Alright, welcome to a robot adventures adventure where I talk about, maybe my favorite game, or the one I play the most, Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Hello. Come by. I just have a little bit of wine, so I'll make this video quick. So, yeah, if you just saw my other video where I talk about Monster Hunter World Iceborne, I just kind of gave you a run around, look around the whole thing. Not really, it was a terrible video, but yeah, if you're interested in playing Monster Hunter World and you're like, oh, you got all the, so many different weapons to choose from, and so it's so big. So it's, Capcom's #1 game. Capcom, Street Fighter, those guys, Mega Man, this, Biohazard, and I think Capcom makes Biohazards. Yeah, it's #1. So, yeah, if you're like, oh, well, I've heard about it. My brother hadn't heard about it. I was like, well, he didn't know. But, yeah, there's so many weapons to choose from. And what I want to suggest is that you choose the hunting horn and play more Tankhorn, where you beef up your defense and your tankiness, and then you stand and smash the monster in the face with your huge hunting horn, and you buff your party members so they don't die. And yeah, I know no one wants to play a support healer. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna heal. Yeah, you can do that. You can play that style if you want, but I don't think that's so much fun. I want to get in there, smash them, and then also, buff myself. And as a added bonus, I end up buffing my party members. So they're kind of supporting me in my hunt. Or, hey, you guys, don't die. I'm over here smashing this monster. Why don't you not die and throw in a little bit of attack in there? So you get, what I want to talk about is, I've seen lots of videos on like, oh, there's the reason why you should play this thing is because you smash them in the face, and the reason why you should play this weapon is because you cut them up and you look super cool and stuff like that. Yeah, so people have reasons to play the weapons they like, and that's great. You play the weapon you like, but certain weapons have a certain way to play. They're designed to be played a certain way. They're faster, or they're ranged, or they're melee, or something like that. And yeah, that's, if you play a certain style, sometimes maybe it's harder for you to eat food or heal yourself or something. Gun lance or if you have to sheath your item or sheath your weapon. So yeah, and the answer, or the short answer, was like, get good, learn to play, don't suck, you noob. Yeah, that's true, but everyone was a noob at some times. And if you're playing with your team of friends that you guys know each other's moves inside and out, that's great. That's some people that they're like, oh yeah, we're going to go in there and we know of the monster in and out and we know all this stuff, and then yeah, you're set. You've already got your group and you're ready to go. You know what you're gonna do and who's gonna do it and who's gonna, I'm gonna hit the monster and then he's gonna knock down. And you come in over here and smack him around and then yeah, you got that all planned out. But when you go into multiplayer with random people, they're random. You don't know their skill level. This guy's maybe good. This guy's maybe trying a new weapon. This guy, doesn't have any armor. This guy forgot to bring his buffs. This guy forgot to bring potions to heal himself. You're dealing with all these variables. It's like, wow, that sucks. It's like, you guys keep dying. So I'm not saying be the healer, but be prepared for shitty players. And the hunting horn is smacking people in the face. It hits hard. It's a heavy weapon, so it can ease one clutch claw can weaken the monster's parts, and yeah, so you're smacking this monster around, you're doing stun damage and exhaustion, and you're doing whatever elements you want to do to them, and then you're also buffing. Like, yeah, here's a buff. Don't die. Don't, for example, divinity protection. This one, divine protection. That reduces the amount of damage when you get hit. Oh, that's a great. There's only one hammer, regular hammer, that has that. That's that one, but it's kind of a weird hammer because it has thunder. It hits for thunder, but it also has thunder resistance. There's no monster that uses thunder, but it's weak to thunder. That's just a crazy horn. So some of the regular horns are nice, but they have some weird setups. So you use the Sci-Fi Jiva weapons, and then you can customize them. That's way in game stuff. So back to the situation. So you want to play the game. You got a hard monster. You want to keep your party members alive by buffing them, because you don't know their skill level. You don't know if they're noobs or good or just trying out a new weapon. I suck when I try a new weapon. Like, I don't know how to play bow or what's the heavy bow gun or light bow gun or what's the insect glaive. I can't play those things. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the build is. So, but I played with the longsword. I finished, I think, the first half of the game with the longsword, and then I switched to gun lance, and then lance, and now hunting horn. I like hammer also. Hammer's good too for Kirin. But yeah, if you're gonna get into Monster Hunter and you're having a problem with people dying, and a lot of things, like I said, a lot of the videos out there, they'll give you like, oh, you need to put 2 points of this and this, and then you need that because the percent. There's some guys that are doing like all the detailed percentages. 47%. Up in the downtime will be reduced to something. Yeah, those numbers are great, and that's good to have if you're optimized. If you're like, oh, I know, I'm speed running, I know how to do all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, those guys are like really tuned in to, click, click, click. Those are speed runners. They know, what's going to happen next and next and next. You don't get that when you're playing it with randoms. And yeah, so I feel that playing Hunting Horn kind of allows you to smash the monster in the face. And if you're playing Tankhorn, you can be a tank, you can use a horn, and you can buff your allies. I think those three are really, that's a good combination to just, you know, move through the campaign and just have a, maybe not, it's not speed running time. It's just get through the hunt, you know, hopefully without people dying on you, carting. So yeah, once again, my equipment is this, and so that's my defensive guiding lands build. You can see I got geologists on there, just to do the harvesting. And this Queen's Flute 2, it's, I think, one of the easiest horns to make, because we just need like small insect parts, vespoids, and what are the other ones? The small insect parts. And it comes with two slots, a 4-slot and a 1-slot. That's super great. And you can just so the hardest part to make this like divine protection, divine blessing build is killing the Golden Rathian. So you gotta kill him, and then if you want to make the defense charm. But if you don't want to go this route, and it's easy to change, modify, you can use like the Damascus armor, and that's got a lot of defense on it. I made another kind of the dragon horn build here. It's the same kind of thing. I just went all dragon on it because I had the Charizvalda grease, my boots, my leggings. So I just did that. It's just pretty much the same thing. Weakness Exploiter, Part Breaker, and Slugger, and everything else buffed up. But yeah, the Damascus set would be also really, if you can get up to the Damascus set. I keep hitting the wrong button here. So it's a gold set. Where is it? Damascus. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so this set offers a lot of defense, but yeah, you got focus on there, so you want to use some maybe a charge axe, but there's no buffs on that, so that's the defense stuff. It's kind of meh. The focus stuff is meh, but it's got guard. So yeah, I'm in team finish the hunt without people carting, and once you play a lot of random multiplayer, you're gonna see a lot of people carting. It's like, oh wow, the dual blades again. Oh, that guy. Oh, okay, there he goes, and he's down. So the dual blades are like, oh, fuck you, man. You're a dual blade. All right, yeah, I'm a dual blade. All right, guys. I hope this was informative or something helpful, or maybe got you interested in playing this game. I'm gonna start maybe streaming this on my channel, just because I play it so much. I just might as well do something, put up some content. But anyway, I'm gonna go down the store, pick up some more beverages, and then come stream something. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Come bye.